Is Halloweekends worth it here at Cedar Point? Well, that's what I'm aiming to find out about today. I hope you're ready. I hope you're excited. And let's go find out together, is it worth it? Let's go. Now today we're going to be getting a mixture of shows, of roller coasters, and of haunted houses in for our days here. Early on in the night, they have Wake the Dead on Sundays starting at 2:30. So I'm planning on going to catch the very first showing of Wake the Dead. Wake the Dead last year was my favorite show, and I just ranked all the shows for this year, and I think the exact same thing. It's a great show. I absolutely love it, and you should go check out that ranking video because we will not hit every show today. But if you want to get kind of an idea of what each of the shows is like, that will definitely help you out. Like I said, our very first spot is Wake the Dead today. I'm super excited. Let's go. Now I'm on my way to the show. It does start at 2:30, but it's 2 o'clock right now. Now, I'm doing this on purpose for two reasons. First of all, it can get a very big line. So I don't want to be not able to get in, just in case. On a Sunday, chances are it's not going to have a horrible line, but just in case, I'm making sure. Also, look at these crowds. Crowds are incredible. But my second reason is also because I love the Witch Sisters. They're amazing. Even if you're an adult, take a chance on them and go check them out because they're funnier than you think they're going to be. Anyway, I keep getting distracted, guys. I am on my way up also because I would like to get a drink. I just had a whole bunch of water. I'm in the mood for an adult beverage. So I'd like to be able to get that adult beverage and hang out and watch a show all at the same time. So that's what the plan is. We'll be recording the show. We'll hang out. Should be really fun. Let's go. Don't forget, it is a hot day today, and even in Halloween in the fall, it can get very hot. Do not forget to use the refresh stations. Those are good options for you, just in case you ever need them. You can get just regular water. They won't be in this big of a cup, though. I got this one from the Prestige Pass area. So unfortunately, I can't give you that. Oh, there is a line. Oh my word. I was kind of wondering if there'd be a line. Oh my word.
There's another line, Pop.
There is a huge line for Wake the Dead. Remember how I said I didn't think there'd be a line for Wake the Dead right now? Apparently I was wrong. Well, I'm going to get whatever spot is still available when they open the doors anyway. Since I'm only one person, I'm either going to be at the very back of this and get one spot, or I'm going to be in here getting a drink while I wait, and then I'll be at the back of the line anyway. So we're just going to hop in and grab a drink right now instead. Alright, and in that much time, they have now opened up Wake the Dead, which is where I'm headed right now. Hello. Man, you cannot get a good seat for this show. But you know what? We're going to go right here. I like it that they got rid of the tables from in here. Let's give it a bit more space. 10 minutes before the show right now, and I know there's been a drop in quality. As far as the sound goes, I'm charging my phone right now during the show, but look at how many people there are. Like, this is incredible. And we found some friends too. Hi.
Marquis of Frederick, Earl Anderson Rochester.
My representation has gathered you together, and you are about to hear which of you will receive all my fortune.
You know how to save a drowning man? You have to take your boots off of the back of his neck. He had it coming. He had it coming. He had it coming all along. I didn't do it, but if I did it, how could you tell me that I was wrong? He was a real artistic guy, sensitive, a painter, but he was troubled. He was always trying to find himself. So he would go out every night looking. And along the way he found Ginger, Lisa, Clara, and Tony. I guess you could say we split up due to artistic differences. He saw himself alive, and I saw him dead. Some men just cannot hold their arsenic. He had it coming. He had it coming. He took a flower in its prime. He had it coming. He had it coming. He had it coming. He had it coming. He only had if you had been there, if you'd have seen it, I bet you would have left my face. I bet you would have done.
Send me an Instagram pic of not your normal guy on there. Sign next to me if you want to. I mean, let's just do it. Alright, right now the shows are brand new, but the rides are not. So I'm going to go check out, not another show, I guess. We're going to go check out a haunted area. Now, it's all indoor attractions right now. No outdoor attractions. So we're going to hit a few on our way back because we are going to go see Wake the Dead here at the end of tonight at 7 o'clock. So that'll still give us a little bit of time to maybe hit a coaster before we head out tonight also. Now, security's doing some stuff. I'm not sure what's happening here. There's obviously something that's been not so great happening right here. But we'll move on from that. I will say, don't piss off security. There's just no reason to do stupid things here at Cedar Point. Be smart about what you do. Do good things. Here on this Sunday, we still have more of Witch Sisters, even this late, because nothing actually opens up. So Sundays are great days for kids because you can do kids' activities all the way until the end of 8 o'clock, even out here on this most haunted of paths. There are far fewer places that you're going to have haunts. Usually this would be filled with fog and lots of haunts and stuff like that. But it closes at 8 o'clock on a Sunday, which is perfect for me because it lets me get home a little bit earlier. But we are going to check it out right now. Roadkill Buffet. Let's head on into it. Oh, they even still have the animals out too. Are those animals a part of the roadkill? Oh no. It even smells like meat in here. Alright, it looks like we're going to get right in, so I'm going to start putting away this camera. Unless I will ask if I'm allowed to take it through. I'm not going to take it through if I'm told a no, though. So that's just what happens. Alright, so they have a massive line for Fairground Freak Show. That's just the back of the line. So now I was going to try that one tonight, but I'm not going to get in that line tonight. Instead, I'm going to get in that later tonight as everything closes down. Instead, right now, I'm headed back. I think I'm actually going to grab some food, and then we'll see if maybe we can hit Bloodbath before we get in line for Lusty Lils. There are not nearly as many haunted houses here at night. There are not nearly as many haunted attractions here in the evenings on Sunday as there are any other day. So you can kind of expect some longer lines because of that, because you don't have as many places to spread people out. There aren't any fright zones, and none of the outdoor attractions are open. I feel like I've waited all day for this delicious meal. This would be great to fill me up right before I leave here. I'll be leaving in about an hour and a half, so well, maybe actually 2 hours at this point, but I'll be heading over soon for Wake the Dead to watch the last show of that tonight. In addition to fewer haunted houses on Sundays, there are also fewer shows on Sundays. Sundays do not have the Midnight Syndicate show that they had last night or the night before that. So if you come on Thursdays or on Sundays, you're going to miss the Midnight Syndicate show. But yeah, so there's definitely a trade-off to Sundays, but on Sundays you also get a lot more time that you can do more things because lines are so low. Bloodbath is always fantastic. It's always very fun. I get to dance all the way through it. I enjoy it every single time. Now we're gonna hope there's a little bit of space here inside Lusty Lils somewhere for me to be able to watch, because I'm a little bit late now. I just saw the cast go in, the cast of dancers go in, so they walk around. They're all so creepy. Hello, sir. They're not even looking at us. There are seats, it looks like. That's good.
Mystery musical. Out of respect for the departed and our performers, please silence all cell phones. Good evening and welcome to the funeral service of Frederick Earl Anderson Rochester.
You've been married before.
Repeatedly.
How many husbands have you had?
Mine or other women's.
What happened to your last husband?
He disappeared.
Disappeared.
Well, that was his job. He was an illusionist.
But he never reappeared.
He wasn't very good at his job. You know how to save a drowning man? You take your boot off the back of his neck. He had it coming. He had it coming.
And I don't want ya, I don't need ya. The father to please, so reach ya. It's not your fault, that's always wrong. Don't be mad and can't sleep tonight. One time I cried, now I run you. This danger love you give you all the voice would give you. Take my tears and that's not giving up.
Did he kill his own father out of passion for that creature? Certainly suspect. Well, let's move on to our next suspect, the lovely Buffy.
Baby!
Whatever.
She did it.
I did not! I loved Daddy!
Wait, are you saying he was your father?
No, just my daddy.
That's just disgusting. If that's not the pot calling the kettle burnt.
I think I did it again. I'm leaving. I'm more than just oh, baby. Life's like a rush, but it doesn't mean don't be serious. 'Cause you choose a soul that is just so typically. Drive me crazy. I just can't sleep. I'm so excited. I'm into you. Oh, crazy, but it feels alright. Baby, thinking of you keeps me up all night.
Hey, look! I'm not a killer. I'm just trying to have a little fun. Hit it! Competition does my soul. I really love that rock and roll.
Frederick, with a long list of failed marriages before her. Manson, the only child, sensitive and berated by his overpowering stepmother, who he may have been in love with. We've seen his dark side. Baby, the opportunist with a heart of ice. Like the great Remora, all she needs is a bigger fish to suck upon. And Uncle Bud. Uncle Bud.
So first of all, love that show. Favorite show of all of them. And I have ranked them. And I was trying to be pretty impartial and still got my favorite spot. I mean, I love that show. But there are a few details that I think you guys need to listen to. So, Frederick Earl Anderson Rochester, that is Fear, F-E-A-R. So first of all, you have that. Also, there are a few details when it comes to especially the color red in that show. So go watch it and really pay attention to the things that happen with cloths and things like that that are red. It's really fun to look at the symbolism that they add into that show, and I am a symbolism sucker. So anytime that I see that, I love seeing what is on there with that. So check those things out when you come to see this show. It's fantastic, and you definitely need to go give it a shot. All right, we are headed out of the park right now. It does close at 8 o'clock on these evenings, on Sunday evenings. Every other night it closes at midnight, but not tonight, which gives me a good shot to be able to get home, actually kind of relax a little bit before I go to bed, and then to get up early to teach tomorrow but get good sleep. So we're on our way up to the front. However, I am thinking maybe I can get 1 or 2 rides in on the way. So we might try to hit a couple of rides right down there. Or should I try to hit Cedar Creek Mine Ride? Cedar Creek Mine Ride is always a fun one to try to hit. Nah, we'll try to hit Iron Dragon and Rougarou. That way we get at least one of the bigger thrills in tonight on my way out of the park. You know what though? I think we're gonna look at how big the lines are so that we have an idea. And then we're gonna go to a haunted house. I was told Erie Estates is incredible today. So we're gonna go check it out. But man, look at that. Rougarou has no weight at all back there. Let's see what Iron Dragon has, if it has anything at all. This video is about whether Halloweekends is worth it or not. So let's actually talk about what Halloweekends has. One thing I think you can actually reliably find is pretty low weights on coasters, especially in the evenings on Sundays and Thursdays. On Fridays, gets a bit more sketchy. Iron Dragon, half full cars or half full trains. So I think I can pretty reliably say that Iron Dragon has pretty much no weight at all. Maybe if that's true, maybe we will ride it. And then we'll get up to the front in time for one coaster. I think that's maybe a fair thing to do. One ride on Iron Dragon. That looks like a fun family right there. Here comes my train right now. And there's the spike being built for Top Thrill 2. All right, I have gotten done with one more thing. That ride, I love that ride. And honestly, had I not gone to that, I would have probably only gotten one more thing done. So this gives me 2 things I can do. One of the best things you can do is go up to the last minute. If you're trying to get as much out of your day as you possibly can, go up to the very last minute, and then you can do whatever your very last thing is at the very last minute. So even right now I have 9 minutes. I could probably squeeze in something like the Atomic Scrambler or something like that. If the Scrambler and Matterhorn were right over here, I probably would do that right now. But I don't want to miss this line, and we're right here anyway, so I just don't want to go back and forth again. But that is one more way that you can squeeze out as much as you possibly can out of your day, especially if you don't get as many days here as I usually do. Most people only come maybe 3 times a season at most, and probably the majority of people only come once a season. So if you're really trying to squeeze out that time, you know, just go until the very last minute, then hit your last thing at the very last minute. All right. Hey. Okay, I think maybe it's opened down here. We are going into Erie Estates. I love Erie Estate, but I had a friend earlier today text me and say that Erie Estate is a place that definitely needs to be seen. So let's go. Ooh, I like this. Died Rich. See, I rode this in the freight lane before, so I didn't see this. Dittmer. Oh, I bet there's meaning behind all these names. Allen, Jones. Now I want to know what the names are. House, Lehrer, Elias. Couldn't be Elias Disney, right? All right, we gotta put this away. Let's go. Ooh, look. It's Franklin. It's Fear. I forget his name. Franklin something. Alan Rochester. They're getting me when I'm by myself. Hello? Oh, I can't leave you here. I don't know. I don't know, but I'm scared. I hate that. I hate it so much. Ooh, spider webs. All right, so that is the story of the Rochester Mansion, and it is pretty hilarious to me, but it is also actually scary. I might actually say that one is my number one. I think it had difficulty in the translation initially because of being the first house that I went to, or one of the first houses that I went to. So I was comparing everything else to it. That is a really solid house. It's very fun. You have lots of people all around. Very fun. I really like that a lot. Now, it is the story of the Sandusky Paranormal Society. That's hard to say. Sandusky Paranormal Society. And it is, they're in the house looking for ghosts. They're all around. They have shirts on it. The car out in front of it says Sandusky Paranormal Society. And then you have these ghosts that start coming in. Midway through the house, you go through a dining room and they say, the ghosts are too strong. They're too strong. We cannot fight these demons. And then you actually start seeing some of the workers now being possessed by these demons, standing on beds and doing all kinds of different things that are supposed to be now that they are the possessed ones. It's fascinating. It's so much fun. It's a great house, and I definitely think it is one that is worthwhile to go check out. I really enjoyed it a lot tonight. So, is Halloweekends worth it here at Cedar Point? Of course it is. But I also know that that's both too much of an answer for some of you because you don't even want to have this discussion, and not enough of an answer at all for the rest of you. So I'm going to actually talk about this. Of course I think it's worthwhile. It is a place that I absolutely always love. But tonight, on a Sunday, on a shortened night, where there are maybe a few fewer people, but also still on a weekend, I was still able to see 4 shows. I was able to do 3 haunted houses, and I was able to ride several different rides. I also rode a few rides this morning during early park entry for a great morning. So about like 6 rides today for Halloweekends. It's definitely worthwhile, definitely fun, and I have had an absolute blast for the somewhere between $45 and $60 that you're gonna pay to come in here. You get a lot of bang for your buck. With families, you can get a ton of bang for your buck also, but we'll be talking about that coming soon. But we'll be talking about that in a coming video where I'll be bringing my daughter and potentially actually my best friend's kids also, and my best friend. He'll come too, but who cares about Nathan? So we're gonna hang out together and kind of do a little bit of seeing what all kids can do here at Cedar Point with various ages. So that's definitely a fun thing, but one way or another, there's a ton to do here at Cedar Point for Halloweekends, and I definitely think it is worthwhile. Now, this is my first weekend here at Halloweekends also, and my final thoughts on the entire thing is the shows are incredible. The shows are on par 100%, and I would go to bat for this with anything that you would find in Busch Gardens, Florida, or a Busch Gardens park, a Universal Studios park, or a Disney park. But Disney doesn't really do Halloween, so Universal or Busch Gardens. Because I think Busch Gardens and Universal Studios are absolutely the industry standard on Halloweekend stuff or Halloween stuff. But I think Cedar Point has them rivaled by far. They've done such a great job. Now, where Cedar Point falls short is not in their shows, but it's in their Halloweekends, like mazes and their indoor activities. I do love the mazes and the haunts that they have here at Cedar Point, but they're not nearly as well themed or as strong of scares or well coordinated as what we have at Universal or Busch Gardens. I do think that one way or another, though, it's worthwhile, and they're still absolutely fun. They have some great details. They have some great fun little Easter eggs that you can find inside of them if you pay enough attention. And there's also, of course, incredible shows that, like I said, I would go to bat for those being as good or even sometimes better than stuff at Universal or Busch Gardens. So thank you guys so much for watching today. Let me know what you guys think of Halloweekends. I'd love to hear from you guys down below in the comments. And also press that like button. I haven't been telling you guys to do it, and you haven't been doing it as much. So press that like button. And thank you guys so much for watching. Let's go. Bye, Cedar Point. See you next week. Hey, thanks for watching. I release theme park related videos at least a couple times a week, so press that subscribe button if you made it this far. Also, check out similar videos in the playlist to the right or find my newest video to the left. Thanks again, and let's go.